Oh, hello. Um, I, I'm coming to you this evening with the news that Kill Team Salvation will not be out until 2023. That's it. You turn off the video. What's going to follow now is going to be an indeterminate number of minutes of probably the most negative and worst video on the channel. So, for your mental hygiene, I recommend clicking away now. That's it. We're done. It's not out till next year, sometime, at some point. Let's qualify that. So they've just released a Sunday preview article about things that have come out in January. So the Sunday preview article has the quote, "In a change to standard procedures, the first 4 products listed will go up for pre-order in 2 weeks, on the 16th of December. It'll be a 3-week pre-order period to accommodate Christmas postage. So the in-store release date is on the 6th of January. Somebody who's high on copium is going to comment, they could still put out an extra release that's in between now and then. If you need to comment that, we all understand. But this is the schedule now until the 6th of January. We're getting this Necromunda truck. Cool truck, right? Thousand Suns fella. Cool Thousand Suns fella. Some key rings, which would be great if they were cheap, but they're going to be very expensive. It kind of destroyed me a little bit. They put out an article that was like, oh, we can't do a Sunday preview this weekend because proper one. These things aren't coming out next week because Christmas, but we're going to give you a glimpse of what's coming out in a month's time. Kill Team didn't even make that article. If it had got mentioned in this article, it was like, oh, it's coming out. Yeah, we're sorry, delayed. It's coming out the 6th. That would have been fine, Games Workshop. All would have been forgiven. We'd have been chums again. You know? I hate to do this to you guys. I hate to do it to you. But, there are a lot of people in the comments section. I appreciate I've made this same video for about 3 weeks now. Blame the members in my Discord. The people that pay a monthly subscription told me I have to make this video. They told me I had to. Apparently they enjoy watching me suffer. But hey, that's what you get what you pay for. So yeah, last time I made this video, video on this theme, there's a lot of people adhering to kind of the slightly archaic definition of seasons, where we look at the solstices which move and we go, well, winter begins on the 22nd of December, so I think you'll find Telltale Impulse. Actually, Games Workshop have got plenty of time to release Salvation, and it's not going to be late at all, and you're just being negative on YouTube for views and clicks. Well, can we all agree that January is not in autumn? It's late now. Can everybody who's watching this just yep, it is late. Games Workshop, it's definitely late. It's late. It's late. It's not come out in autumn. It's going to come out in the bleak midwinter, and be churlish of me to expect an apology from internet commenters, wouldn't it? Telling me that I'm just doing things for clicks, like an outrage farmer, not using any insight or kind of pattern spotting at Games Workshop to actually predict things. Just outrage. So I don't want to. My feelings are summed up in the blue square. I don't really want to belabor the point though, because I'm conscious that I'm a man with a channel with a tiny one punching down at his own comment section. So I'm sure you're all going to unsubscribe. But yeah, here's what it is. So obviously our thoughts turn to, well, where is it and what's happening? Can we speculate about that? And I'm feeling pretty gloomy about the whole affair. So I don't know. There were lots of reasons to believe it was coming out this week. I have people in our members section of the Discord saying it was definitely coming out this week. No one has broken their NDA to me. I want to be very, very clear, right? Especially because people know that I'm quite friendly with Glass Half Dead in particular. He pops into my streams, and if I claim to know something, people are automatically gonna be like, "Oh, Sandy said something." I want to be really crystal 100% crystal clear as clear can be. Nobody has broken their NDA to me. But there are lots of little, which I could totally be misinterpreting. There are lots of little signs from a variety of content creators who are currently being very silent, who have had pre-release stuff in the past, right, that makes me believe that they've had it in their houses for a while. I could be totally wrong, and I want to stress, nobody has said anything to me directly because that would be against the rules, and nobody would jeopardize their channel like that. That should be obvious to you, right? It was also in the Christmas catalogue. Yeah, that happened. It's not going to be out in time for Christmas now. Sorry, Gran. Oh my little Johnny really wants it. You guys showed him the catalogue and he really wants this. Yeah, it doesn't exist. And even Valrak, who said, oh, it won't be out till next year. And it would be, I'm sure he'll do a stream and be like, oh, Vindication Rack, I told you it wouldn't be. But actually, he spent some time saying that it would be out this year after all, that he'd heard from his whispers in the warp, as it were, that it actually, although he initially said it wouldn't be out this year, and then he said, yes, it would. So there were reasons to get hopeful. Yeah. And it's just not, it's not coming out. It's not coming out. It's hard for me, right, because yes, I don't know if you can hear that, by the way, Penny agrees. The delay and the lack of the communication that they have has really killed my excitement for Kill Team as a whole, and in a way that's really silly, because we don't need to buy a new product to enjoy Kill Team. I've always said that. You don't need to buy a new product to enjoy Kill Team. I'm not even particularly, the plastic in the box, right? I'm not actually that hyped to own Salvation, right? I don't burn in my heart with a desire to paint and build Striking Scorpions or Space Marine Scouts. I think Mrs. T.I. might do the Scorpions, and I might get round to the Scouts one day, but it's not about that, right? What I'm excited to do, really excited to do, is talk about the rules, do the faction rundowns for the people that want to play those teams, speculate on like how is it going to affect the meta, right? Are they going to be good? Are they going to be bad? Are they going to be like people competitive? People going to take them? Do they need a buff? Do they need a nerf? All this stuff. Like, I love that stuff. That's why I started a YouTube channel, right? That's why there are 1,500 and so people that have subscribed to my YouTube channel and want to hear me wibble on about that stuff. But there's nothing to wibble on about, Games Workshop. This negativity, right? You, Games Workshop marketing man, have caused this with your release schedule. And if there's a problem, if there's a real human problem, like we are not unsympathetic orcs, if you go onto your community page and say, we've previewed this, we said it would be out in autumn, we said it'd be out real soon, here's the problem. There's been a flood in the warehouse, the little Amazon-style warehouse robots have gone insane and staged a coup. Just come and tell your customers, like, this is what's happened. Sorry to anybody that was really looking forward to getting it for Christmas. It's going to be delayed. It's going to be February, March, April, May, June. I don't care. If they just said, this is what's happened, like, we're all reasonable, like, professional human beings, rational thought, all the rest of it. Like, but it's what hurts is not that man is sad because doesn't have toy. It's because man is being treated with contempt by company he's given thousands of pounds of disposable income to over the years. Thousands and that, probably £10,000, right? I mean, I've been playing this game since I was 10, and I'm 37. Probably tens of thousands of pounds. My wife plays as well. And just to be treated with the contempt of actually, no, we're not going to. And I'm sure there's reasons for it. Oh, yes, they're a PLC, and if they publish negative news onto their community page, then their investors will notice. But right now, because the investors aren't watching your YouTube channel, are they, Phil? Just talk to us, Games Workshop. You're not the royal family. You're not running a missile silo, right? You don't have to not acknowledge when things are going wrong. Now, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. Not because me and Glass Half Dead are the same person. I noticed he's been talking a little bit about World of Warcraft recently as well. That's just weird coincidence. But they've launched a new season of Discovery, which has pulled me back into the World of Warcraft Classic. So, if anybody wants to play, there's only one PvE server. It's called Wild Growth, and I'm leading a small guild, in fact. Name's Dant. We're playing Alliance side. Give me a whisper. If you play World of Warcraft, that's probably where you're going to find me, because I'm still going to hobby stream on Tuesday. I've not... And for some people, hobbying once a week is like their norm, but for me, painting miniatures was my normal activity for every evening and every weekend when I didn't have other things to do in the evenings, right? And it's not now. Now I'm going to spend a bit of time doing this because actually it turns out when you make one leisure activity like your main thing that you do all the time, and then you get kind of hacked off with the company, it's like, and it's not logical. It's like, I don't want to paint this Sister of Battle for 40k because there's no Kill Team release coming out. Ugh. But nevertheless, that's what my brain's doing. And yeah, there's a strong argument that it shouldn't be doing that. Right? There's a strong argument that I need to get a fucking grip. I understand. But it's just annoying. And I'm annoyed. And I think, as much as I try not to let myself get annoyed by stuff, because I do think sometimes that it's good to try and maintain a sort of... I'm a very bad stoic. It's all aspirational for me. Right, it is all aspirational. My wife's brilliant. Nothing gets to her. It's inspirational. But it's all aspirational for me. I get wound up about stuff, unfortunately, sadly. And here I am, being wound up about a stupid fucking box of stupid fucking plastic miniatures that was supposed to be out in stupid autumn. And then my misery has been compounded by people telling me that I don't know when autumn is and I need to go back to school and all sorts of other bits and pieces. It's like, well... It's not coming out until January now, folks. Come on. Yeah, I'm just... Move on, Phil. Move on. You're just making weird noises down the camera. So, like I've said, we don't need the new box, and I am overreacting, that's for sure. This video is an overreaction. Now, what you need to understand is me making this video and me overreacting in this way, and me not having... I was going to make a different video, and I was going to be like, oh, let's not talk about this, and let's celebrate some of the community hobby. The people in my members' Discord were literally like, no, you have to make another video where you rant about the fact that it isn't out yet, you have to. So, fine, this is... Once I've done with this now, I will... Just let it, forget about salvation until after Christmas. It's gone. It's gone. It'll be gone from my mind, I promise. But you give the people that pay the bills around the channel, I mean, they don't pay many bills, but the people that pay towards the channel, they get what they want. This is for you guys. If you want to influence the creative decisions on this channel, you just need to find the membership button and click it and give me some real life money, and then I'll dance to your tune as well. And as much as all that's true, and as much as I know that I don't really need the box, and as much as I know that this is a terrible video, it is hard, because as a content creator, if they don't give you anything to make content about, because there's positive buzz about the game. I know we've got a White Dwarf issue. Oh, I was negative about that White Dwarf, wasn't I? But I'll grab that with both hands, because that's a 15-minute video where I don't have to think of the topic, because I can be like, look at these jungle rules, aren't they pathetic? But at least it's a video. They might be really good. I shouldn't be prejudging them like that. Come on. But otherwise, you have to make your own content, don't you? Hobby Challenge is coming up. That finishes on the 10th of December. That'll get us through a little bit, right? Hobby Challenge is good. We'll launch the next Hobby Challenge. That's good. We'll do a community rundown from the Community Showcase channel on the Discord. Haven't done one of those in a while. That's good. We can talk about New Year. We can talk about the hobby review of my year personally. All sorts of community-based stuff that we can do. And that's good. But in terms of actual news from Games Workshop, no, not over the festive season. So... that's that then, isn't it? I will still do the Tuesday hobby stream. Don't know what we're going to talk about. But I'll do a stream, and hopefully if the chat's buzzing, it's really easy, and we'll talk about stuff. And if the chat's dead, and I can't think of what to talk about, then we'll just get loads of painting done. Right? So that's positive. If you're not subscribed, and for some reason you're watching this video till the end, then subscribe. Yeah. It brings a smile to my face. I need it. Come on. And join the Discord server. Have a look around there. We need a community. Community's good. Community will get you through. Painting and the hobbying and the sharing of things and the community will get you through. But yeah, thanks for those of you that stayed till the end. Thanks for listening. Why don't you let me know, those of you who stayed till the end, the most humorous made-up reason that you can think of why Salvation hasn't been released until 2023. Like, just make up some hilarious rubbish, right? And leave it totally deadpan in the comments, like, oh, I think the reason that it hasn't been released is because Games Workshop's being invaded by Chaos Clowns, or whatever you want. Not that's lame, but something actually funny. And then all the people that comment, that don't watch till the very end of the video, will be really confused. And that's funny. Alright, see you again next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye-bye, bye-bye, goodbye.